What's going on, everybody? Taylor with GON, and we are out here at one of our properties in northwest Georgia, kind of getting some things ready. It's the end of August. It's like 117 degrees outside right now, so pardon my sweat. But I wanted to show you a few trees pertaining to hard mass. This right behind me, this is a water oak. This is typically what's going to drop first. They have small acorns, fairly low in tannic acid. Since these drop first, obviously deer are going to eat them first. And then in this same hardwood flat right over here, we've got the second hard mass tree. This is a white oak tree. They drop typically very beginning of October where I'm at in the state. Again, this is going to depend on exactly where you're located, drought conditions, the health of the tree, many different things. But this is the white oak. Deer are going to pass up just about everything to eat these white oak acorns once they start dropping. We've had some feeders out, supplemental feed, corn, protein, stuff like that, and they've gone right past it just to get these acorns from a white oak acorn tree. And then I know we've got a red oak right in here somewhere. Here you go, right here, right next to it. So this is a red oak acorn tree, a red oak tree. They're going to drop red oak acorns. It's another type of hard mass. They typically don't start dropping until later. Even when they do first start dropping, generally speaking, deer are not going to start eating them right when they hit the ground. And that is because they are high in tannic acid. Remember, tannic acid can be detrimental to deer if they ingest too much of it. It causes malnutrition in them. So generally, the red oak acorns lay on the ground for a little while. They release some of that tannic acid, and then the deer are able to eat them without getting sick. So that's just 3 of the hard massed acorn trees that we have here in northwest Georgia. You guys send us pictures of yours. Hopefully all of y'all's acorn trees are loaded up just as much as ours are this year, and hopefully you're able to get up underneath one this bow season and put some venison on the ground. All right, so this is another example, another great example of a red oak acorn tree. I don't know how old this tree is. I hope you guys can see it, but it is a giant oak tree. And later on this late fall and winter, this thing will start dropping. You can't really see too well, but there are acorns all over this thing. And I'm thinking that this is going to be a phenomenal spot to sit this winter. After rut and after everything's settled down, it's going to be a great food source. So then right next to it, we've got a mammoth of a white oak acorn tree. This is going to be better in early to mid-October. And as soon as this thing starts dropping, all the deer are going to congregate to here and the other ones across the property. So we got 2 awesome food sources here, with a white oak being right next to a red oak. And that's just, it doesn't get much better than that. And then I just noticed one more thing. I don't know if you guys are going to be able to see it. I'll do my best. But right here is a persimmon tree. So we've got 2 right next to each other. So in order for a persimmon tree to produce fruit, which is soft mass, you have to have a male and a female. I alluded to that in the article. But hopefully one of those is male, one of those is female. So not only do we have a white oak and a red oak, but we've got some persimmons right here that are going to start dropping even earlier in the season. We might need to think about putting a bow set up right here. Might even put it in this big giant oak tree. So 3 amazing food sources, not to mention the giant field with wild clover and everything else in it behind me. So hopefully this will be a great spot this fall. And If it is, I'll make sure and show you guys. Thanks.